Hey guys, it's Running Kimono, and even before we talk about the awesome haul that I did today, we're going to talk very quickly about the Fetch Rewards app. Between now and next Tuesday, for new signups only, when you use my code, which is at the bottom of the screen, and you submit your first receipt, it could be on anything, a pack of gum that you bought last week at the Dollar General, you'll be given 3,000 points, and gift cards start right at 3,000 points. So that easy. They offer sometimes special little rebates like this one, 100% cash back on these Kleenex wet wipes, which is fantastic. It's just a really great app. Gift cards start at 3, the gift cards at 5. You have CVS, Target, Amazon, the list goes on. I believe there's 192 gift cards in their catalog, which is fantastic. Sign up link and all of the information is in the notes. Use my referral code, you will not be disappointed.
Hey guys, it's Running Kimono. So do you remember yesterday the weather report I did and how there was like no snow, and look how the whole backyard is filled up. I will put a photo in like right here showing you the difference. Oh my gosh, massive snowstorm, and it's getting worse. I did get out to Dollar General today and Walmart and did a quick little haul, and then I actually had to get back to work, so I couldn't do very much of like as I normally do, like taking different photos for different scenarios over at the good old Dollar General, because I was so pressed for time, and I should have had the time, but an absolute disaster happened over at Walmart today at self-checkout. And as you can see, I mean, I'm not really pushing the coupon limits, but I had some really high value peelies for this, and it was just a disaster. I will talk about this at the very end because I know a lot of you are just here for the Dollar General campfire talk. But I have been couponing for a really long time, enough that, you know, I help you guys out here on YouTube and show you different scenarios, because I've been doing it a really long time. And sometimes if you run into a really bad cashier or somebody who just doesn't know the coupon policy, essentially what'll happen is all hell will break loose. You know, and I know I hear it a lot in the comments where a lot of you are saying, you know, I had a cashier tell me the following. I had a cashier tell me something really crazy today too. So we're gonna talk about that, and I'll tell you exactly what happened. Believe it or not though, I did get all my stuff, but it wasn't very pleasant. But I went over to the Dollar General, and that wonderful 2 off of 10 popped up this morning, and I did one transaction. And again, I was pressed for time because I have both mine and my husband's store card. I was going to do another one, so I'm going to have to go back tomorrow. But I was so pressed for time, and I went here first, and then I went to Dollar General second. I probably should have done that the opposite way, and then I had to get back to work, so I couldn't be out there all day. And then the weather made it almost impossible to drive around. It just made it really difficult. So in this basket, the 2 off of 10 is working perfectly, and I have another breakdown shakedown for you guys, because I know that this is going to be a tall order to say, hey, find 2 of these. You might only be able to find 1. And I know a lot of you have been getting stumped up and confused where there's this one where it's like there's a 3 off of 1 and then a 7 off of 2. And then there's also a $4 coupon in the inserts. However, that insert coupon excludes the classic. So don't even try, the coupon will not work. These classics are $4.50 a piece, so grabbing 2 of them is $9, and then a bag of the Always Discreet liners for $3. That gave me a subtotal of 12, and I'm going to show you what I did specifically here, and then I'm going to give you another breakdown that I don't think I had this morning. The breakdown that I had this morning, I think I had like 8 or 9 of them. There was a lot, so a lot of you are going out and doing the deals and having a lot of success, and I love to see that. So anyhow, for my transaction, just to show you again, I got 2 of the classic razors and then 1 bag of the Always liners. My store was completely out of the BIC. They're out of those dollar spot Johnson & Johnson Band-Aids. And the Band-Aids that you're looking for are the 30 count, so it's not a travel or a trial size. I believe the travel or trial size for Johnson & Johnson is like 2 Band-Aids in a little plastic container, so that's not it. Sometimes the dollar spot has items that correspond with coupons, but everything was gone. So this is what I bought for myself today. I got 2 of those razors, $4.50 times 2 is $9, and then 1 of those liners found in the regular feminine care aisle. My new subtotal is $12. At this point, cashier scans all this good stuff. I punch in my phone number. The 7 off of 2 came off. along with the 2 off of 1 for the always, and then the basket coupon, the 2 off of 10. So I ended up paying $1 plus tax, making each item 33 cents each. And just to show you the receipt here, because I know a lot of you want to see it, this was basically 91% savings, which was fantastic. And the cashier I had today, so nice. She's actually the manager, and she's just really nice. I wish that I had my stuff together to do a second transaction, but unfortunately I was kind of rushed. So this next transaction for this basket, I was thinking about grabbing the following that include, if your store will only have limited Chic Classic razors, you would grab one of them for $4.50, one bag of the Always Discreet liners, and then one of the Aleve Back Pain Muscle, that guy for $4.25. So your subtotal here would be $11.75. The load coupons that you would need would be the $3 for the Chic, the $2 for the Always, the $3 for the Aleve, and then the 2 off of 10 for the basket, dropping it down to $1.75 for the 3 items, or 58 cents each. If your store is very limited on these Chic Classics, you actually have the opportunity to use that $3 coupon because it is in fact attaching. And I went in with my app and scanned a bunch of stuff, and everything was corresponding with the coupon, so that was just absolutely fantastic. If you are a newer Dollar General shopper, not sure about shopping over there, and you just want to do some fast and easy deals, I believe I have 8 or 9 breakdowns with digital coupons. You might want to check it out. And you know, this is just a very simple one, and it worked out perfectly. You saw the receipt, 91% savings. Hey, that's not bad. So good luck with that, guys. You have today, which is Thursday the 11th, and then tomorrow, which is the 12th of April. Okay, so the next thing we're going to talk about before we talk about Walmart is this, because I've been getting a lot of questions from you guys. This is from the April P&G, and it's basically the mail-in rebate. If you buy $50 of selected P&G products, you're going to get a $15 gift card, once per household. These are some of them that are included, and the dates are between the 1st of February to the end of the month, which is April the 30th. So specifically how you would do this, I'm not going to do this on camera because I'm not going to put my home address and all this stuff out. Some people have been asking me to do that, but basically pretty straightforward. You would mail your receipts and all of your information to this address and fill in your name, your email, your date of birth, address, city, zip, pretty standard stuff. And then right here, see this UPC in this little box? So as an example, see this UPC of these pads, how the number's 0 and all the numbers in the center and ends in a 3. You would basically put all the numbers there, boom, and then what you paid for it. Obviously these pads are not part of it. I'm just using that as an example. After coupons, you get right to 50, and if you've been doing different deals over at Walgreens, I'm very sure you could do this quite quickly. But the Pantene was a big part of it, and as you guys know, a lot of us have been hauling it over at Walgreens. So this is pretty easy to do. You just need to fill it in, have a little bit of patience. If you go more than these lines, put another paper attached to your form. I've done that before in the past. And then within like 4 to 8 weeks, they'll mail you this gift card, Visa card, whatever it is. So pretty straightforward and easy to do. And this is either found in the inserts, or you can find it if you just Google P&G $15 gift card. You can download the PDF. Then another thing that came in the mail, I have 2 different email addresses for my Bath & Body Works, and this one came, the one email address that I use a lot more when I go over there. Like I'll buy a lot of like a volume of stuff, and then this free gift, $10 off, and then some Mother's Day tote. So this is kind of neat. I know a lot of ladies will probably really want this. And then this also showed up on a second mailer, and it's just a free gift, and this. And these are just 2 different email addresses, same home, and then I got these 2 different types of coupons, which is kind of interesting if you think about it. So yeah, happy to get that, and looking forward to Mother's Day and getting all of my goodies over at Bath & Body Works. Okay, let's talk about the disaster that is Walmart. This is one of these stores that you either absolutely love it or you absolutely hate it. And I read a lot of comments because I make these videos, and I know a lot of you sometimes, you know, it's nothing short of getting in a fist fight with some of these cashiers or employees at the store. And my store is pretty chill, like everybody really gets along and they're super nice. But today something was weird, and I don't know if it was the snow or what, but it just, something really went terribly wrong. And I will talk about that in a quick second. First thing we're going to talk about though is this, and this is part of the weirdness that was today. So on Ibotta, there is a $3 rebate for this 3-pack and then a $5 rebate for this 5-pack. Affixed to both of them, there's a $4 peelie on this one, a $5 peelie on this one. Now, I saw on Instagram a lot of ladies talking about this, and hey, I wanted this cute little bear in my house, so I said, why not? And when I went over to the air care aisle, there was a woman crouched down, and this is on like a bottom shelf, and she was removing all of the peelies. And I actually stopped her and I said, hey, could I have one of each? I want to do that. I need them for a deal. And she looked up and handed me the peelies, and I was like, oh, thanks. And then there was a supervisor or some sort of manager in a Walmart smock behind her, and she was like looking at the two of us. And I'm like, well, I'm buying this. And she never said anything to the girl removing all the peelies, but she was not in a Walmart outfit, didn't have a name tag, nothing. She was just a shopper taking all the peelies. I did get my peelies, and I did get my deal, but I thought that was very strange. And this woman was just like staring us down. And then the girl taking all the peelies, she handed me her peelies, but because they're really not, if I'm there too and I want to buy the same product, hey, give me one. And she had no problem with that. And then I said to her, I'm like, hey, I need this for my Ibotta rebate or whatever. And then she just kind of laughed. So I think she was also getting her Ibotta on, and it was nice that she gave me her peelies and whatever. But I've never experienced that where you see somebody taking a peelie and you're like, hey, I need that peelie. So, but that was the easier part of the day. So let's talk about this little guy first. And I don't know why the color's so off. It just is in this video today. So this guy was $6.48, subtracting that $4 peelie. $2.48 I had to spend out of pocket, and then Ibotta is giving back $3, making it free, plus a 52-cent moneymaker. And this is compatible with Airwick as well, so that's why I was interested in getting it. And then I got this massive 5-pack, and there was a $5 peelie affixed to it. This guy was $9.97. Subtracting that $5 peelie, $4.97 out of pocket, and Ibotta's giving back $5, making it free. So never in my time I've ever had to go to somebody who was stealing peelies and say, hey, give me those peelies. But that was the day. That was today. It was very, very weird. So let's just move it along. This guy was on clearance, found right at the front, with the cash registers near the pop and candy bars. This 24 count is $1. It's usually like $1.97 or something like that. Here's the UPC if you want to check at your store or check on Brick Seeks. So it's $1. I paid that out of pocket, and then Fetch Rewards is giving back 100%, so I'm going to get back $1 for this. So hey, I'm happy about that, and it is the 24 count as well. I picked up one of these Excedrin migraines. These kind of went up in price. This guy was $4.27, subtracting a $2 coupon from a recent insert. I had to pay $2.27 out of pocket, and Savings Star has a $1.50 back rebate, making it 77 cents. If you have a migraine, this is an absolute must. I grabbed one Johnson & Johnson baby bar. This guy is $1.92, subtracting a $2 coupon, and made it free, plus 8 cents of overage. And the last thing I got was 2 of these cortisones on clearance for $3 each. I paid the 6 out of pocket, and Checo 51 is giving back $3 for each, so it essentially makes it for free. My mother suffers from psoriasis, so I thought that she would definitely like this. My husband also had poison ivy last year, so I'm gonna keep one of these and then give my mom the other one. So let's talk about what was my problem today over at Walmart. It had to do with clearance makeup. So these foundations were $3 each, and then I had this $4 coupon. So basically it gave me $1 of overage for each of them. And I only have 4. It's not like I had 14. So $4 of overage, really, I don't understand it. And then this one lipstick, I'm pretty sure it's been used and sampled. This was $1, and I had a $3 coupon, so that gave me $2 of overage. So this all together was $6 of overage. And at self-checkout, essentially what happened is the cashier saw it, and she had to approve the coupons, but she noticed that, everything had scanned, and she just had to validate it. And she told me, she's like, look, I can't approve coupons that give you items for free. She's like, that's not what happens. She's like, it's not what's allowed here. And I'm like, is that a store policy or like a national policy at like any Walmart? And she's like, well, that's at every Walmart. You just can't get away with that. And I'm like, so if the item is $4 and I have a $4 coupon, is that allowed? And she's like, no. She's like, you can only use it on a full priced item. And of course I used like 5 coupons on 5 items that were on clearance. The rest of the stuff I paid full price. And I also had $50 of groceries. So it's not like I went light on this order. Like there was a lot of extra stuff. And so she was saying that to me. And then I said to her, I'm like, hey, it's in your coupon policy that this scans, I'm allowed to have the overage. And so I was gonna pull it up on my phone. And then she's like, no, 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 you don't need to do that. Because I was offering to show it to her. And then I'm like, okay. And I'm always gonna give them the benefit of the doubt. If the store policy had changed, I wanna talk to a manager. I'm not gonna just take her, you know, the word on it, because I know overage very well. I shop at Walmart all the time. And then she just was like, you have been told about this. You have been told. I'm like, told by who? Nobody's ever told me anything about anything. A couple years back, there was some issues with coupons not scanning, and then customer service helped me out, but I've never been told recently about coupon overage at my Walmart. So she pulls that out, and basically it was anything to try to get me to cancel my order. And I told her, I said, no, I think you're mistaken about that. And I'm like, look, why don't you call your manager down and we'll square this away? Because I knew darn well all the coupons that I had, I didn't break any limit overage, nothing. And I was using the coupons the right way. And I had looked it up on my phone between all of this, and it was in black and white on their website that, you know, I was doing the right thing. So anyhow, it was just this like walking around with her telling me that I was wrong and she was right. So at the height of this, I said, hey, why don't you call your manager, because something is really mistaken here. And she did not want to press approve coupons. She did press the approved coupons, and she's like, this is the last time I'm doing this. This is the last time I'm doing this. And hey, no problemo. If I ever see her in the store, I will go to a cashier. I will avoid her at all costs, because I didn't appreciate the lecture. So what I did, because like, hey, I don't want to be in there like causing trouble and getting people fired, because I knew I wasn't doing anything wrong. So I did go to customer service. And this would added like an extra 30 minutes to my day, and it cut my Dollar General trip really short. And I said, hey, I really need to talk to the store manager. The store manager came, or the shift lead or whoever, the person in charge came over. I showed them my receipt, explained what I did, that I had got some clearance makeup that gave me overage with manufacturer coupons, and was that in fact A or B allowed? And if it was not allowed at the store, if they had changed a policy, I was ready to give everything back. I mean, I'm not gonna, you know, like, these items, take them back. It's okay, you know, just give me my coupons back. But I was ready to do that because I did not want to be in a situation where I was getting people in trouble, or if I didn't know what the story was. And the manager basically told me that the cashier at self-checkout was not informed, and that yes, they do allow overage. It is in their policy. And I told him, I said, look, I bought $50 of groceries. I love shopping here. It is so convenient. My husband loves shopping here. This is where we come for everything. And they thanked me for the business, and they were like, we're really sorry about that. And they even offered up for me to go to customer service in the future for checkouts, if it would be easier. And if I ever see this lady and she's the only person, I'm definitely going to customer service, because, you know, come on, let's get real. Lesson between the lines, guys, because I know a lot of rookie newbies who watch my channel. I'm not saying to be hell on wheels, because I was very nice to this lady today, but if this ever happens to you, always ask for a manager. And I could tell the way she was speaking to me that policies were being made, whatever she was saying, they weren't actually truthful. And it's unfortunate, but sometimes this happens, and I don't know why people are that way. Maybe something happened earlier in the day and she was in a bad mood and she just wanted to give me a hard time. And this was $6 of overage. I mean, this isn't the most I've ever received. So I don't even know why, like, what her problem was, other than I was her problem. And it was just ridiculous, because I want to get in and out, especially a day like today where it's like storming and the roads are terrible. Like, it's just ridiculous. So, but thankfully the manager was super, super nice, and, you know, everything was cool. But just a lesson between these lines, that sometimes don't be shy to go to customer service, and don't be shy to ask for a manager if somebody's just going to make up policies of their own on the fly. Just to show you what was on clearance, these foundations were $3 each. We had this $4 coupon from a recent insert giving it free plus $1 of overage. I had $4 of overage as I had 4 foundations. And this lipstick was $1 and I had a $3 coupon, again from the Smart Source, so it made it free plus $2 of overage. So over $6 of overage. I mean, it was just like lectures, lessons, and jumping around. So stand your ground, guys. That's all I can say. Be super nice, but stand your ground. Don't let people walk all over you or make up stuff just because they want to. That's not cool or right. That's it for this video. I'll talk to you in the next one.